top most anticipated films of 2022. All three of us, we each have 10 movies.
We should start with our honorable mention this time instead of doing it after.
Very true. My honorable mention for the most anticipated 2022 movie is already breaking the rules because it's the only one that isn't a movie. It's a TV show. That's why it's honorable mention. It's not on the list. It can't be. It would be like top of the list. I'm not even kidding. Amazon's Lord of the Rings television show. They spent $250. Wow,
just $250?
Yeah, pretty cheap. $250 million just for the rights, and another $200 million to produce season 1.
What if it sucks?
It would be the most expensive suck ever. So I can't wait to see it anyway, in case it does suck and cost that much money.
I don't know. Amazon's content seems to be really good when it comes to just TV shows.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it does.
Anyways,
I'm excited.
My honorable mention is a film I have absolutely no faith in. Every time I see the trailers and like the background behind this movie, I think it's gonna fucking suck. And you guys are going to heavily disagree with me. It's The Batman.
Wow.
Oh my God, you're
Oh
wrong.
my God.
I have zero faith.
Can
in
you
this
say
movie.
why?
Because I don't think Robert Pattinson can do a good Batman. It looks fucking super depressed, like dark and moody,
Yep.
89 Batman, just like even a step too far for me when it comes to like depression. And then like Batman Forever, it's like I think it's the furthest you can take it.
But Batman Forever is the furthest you can take it.
I think that's the furthest you can take
Down
it.
to like the dark Batman route.
Yep.
So do you like the Nolan movies or no?
I think they're okay. I think they're good.
But that's infinitely quote darker than Batman Forever.
I'd say more gritty. But
yeah.
I don't really.
It's tonally. It's not light. You know, like I don't know. I think to me, Batman has never been a goofy character. He has been obviously. But like,
it's not about him being a goofy character or not. It's just it doesn't look. It's just not what I see in Batman.
Okay, well, hey, you know,
You can have a Batman. I don't think is dark. I find him more like serious. And this looks just fucking miserable.
and very serious.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't want seriously fun Batman. I don't know what the qualifier there would
So
be.
I'm also breaking the rules because my 2022 picks Batman and Robin. I'm kidding.
Let's go.
I don't know if this movie's going to be good, but we saw a trailer and I went, this is either going to be really funny or absolute dog shit. So I'm picking The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, the movie about Nicolas Cage being Nicolas Cage.
Yes, that looks so funny.
It's either going to be really funny or absolute dog shit, and I'm very excited.
Okay, I fully respect that pick. It's not on my list, but it would be. if
That's
it
why
was
it's my honorable mention.
A little bit more than 10. All right, number 10, The Black Phone. This movie is what the writer and director of Doctor Strange, after he was kicked off part 2, is making. This is his next movie
Cool.
after that. So whatever the
Scott
fuck...
Derrickson?
Scott Derrickson, written by the same guy who wrote Doctor Strange 1.
Sick.
So whatever the fuck Marvel said no to is probably happening in this, and I'm really excited for
That's
it.
exciting.
So what's your number 10, Joe Quinn?
My number 10 is it's a film that I only saw a trailer to recently,
Okay.
and that is Dog. It looks oddly charming.
What's Dog?
It's about Channing Tatum having to take
Yes, the army dog.
Yep, having
Yeah.
to take an army dog to a dead man's grave who died, in the
We
in
saw the
war.
trailer for it when we saw The Matrix. It looked bad.
I didn't.
I
don't
think it
remember
looks really charming.
I'm not a big dog journey movie guy.
I think it will be charming.
I think
it'll do Call of the Wild.
I think
good.
it's pandering.
You think it's pandering? It probably is, but I'm just saying it looks okay.
Is it going to cost $200 million like Call of the Wild did?
I hope to God not.
My number 10 is going to be...
Channing Tatum looks like he has more CG applied than the dog.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for my number 10 because it has the canceled guy or whatever from Death on the Nile.
Yeah, you
Death on the Nile. That's not why I'm excited. I really, really liked Murder on the Orient Express and the sequel to it. I'm not happy that Hercule Poirot's mustache is infinitely less stupid.
It's still pretty stupid. though.
Yeah.
It's not normal.
But
in
I'm
either
excited
movie.
because I like murder mystery movies, and I really, especially if it follows the same vein of the first one, it's going to be a good time.
Mhm.
Yep, I hope so. Because, like, damn, I love that first one so much, and I love him in it.
Yep.
And I really am excited to see him
Kenneth
return.
Branagh's great.
And I know that it would cost Disney an assload of money to replace Armie Hammer with CG, like sometimes studios do with canceled people nowadays. But, like, I just hope this movie is good, even though there's a controversy on Army. So, we'll find out. Number 9, Morbius. Now, I know what you're thinking. It doesn't look good. I agree. But I saw that scene where he turns into a vampire and wipes out those dudes on that boat. I'm in. Number 9. What's your number 9?
My number 9 is Aquaman 2.
Okay.
Or whatever the fucking official title for it. I literally
Lost,
Lost Kingdom.
Lost Kingdom.
Joe Quinn, get your facts of the DCEU straight.
I only
Come on.
watched Aquaman recently with you, but
did.
it was a fucking banger.
It was a banger.
Like, yeah, the CG is as bad as everybody says it is, but I'm sure DC is gonna give this one a little bit more of a budget
Yep.
because they have no reason not to.
Yeah.
That's true.
Aquaman was is it the best performing?
It's the best performing DCEU movie. Yes.
There you go. Fucking literally no reason to pay.
It made like so much more than Justice League did.
Which is
Didn't Aquaman make $1 billion?
It did. It did make $1 billion. Yeah.
depressing.
Jacob, 9.
No, it's you 9.
No. Oh my god.
Yes, it is.
Ian, 9. All right. So I don't think this movie's gonna be good.
Uh oh. Oh, stop
But-
saying that about movies.
I really like saying that about movies. It's the untitled Mario
So
film.
my number 8 is the untitled
Yes!
Mario film.
Oh no.
I don't think it's going to
I don't
be
think
good.
It's gonna be good, but I
but
really
there-
want to see
okay.
what they're doing with
There
it.
is a chance that Nintendo actually has a modicum of control over this fucking movie. And because of that, I believe Nintendo will not let them fuck it up. At the worst, it's going to be a completely average animated film. At the best, it's actually going to be like a really fun time.
Okay.
Jack Black Bowser is so promising that it actually kind of makes up for
Hold
the
on.
rest
The
of the
only casting I
choices.
like is Charlie Day Luigi.
You do not think that at the worst it's going to be a dumpster fire?
It's
No.
gonna be a dumpster. Yes.
I don't think so. No, because Nintendo won't allow that.
Illumination.
I don't care. Nintendo will not allow that. I think this movie's been taking so long to even to come out because I know fucking Seth Rogen. Dog good. That's not even that bad of a casting choice, I guess. But I think the reason why this movie's taken so long is because Nintendo's like, no, you can't fucking do that.
Well, I can't wait for this video to go up, and then less than a year from now, you watch this movie and review
Oh, it could be garbage.
and you eat
Oh, yeah.
all of your words on a silver
Dude,
plate.
it could be literal fucking shit,
Yeah.
but it doesn't matter.
All right.
Jake, what's your number 8?
My number 8 is The Flash, aka My Name is Barry Allen on Fast Man Alive. This is such a weird movie. And
Yeah,
I
it was my
feel-
anticipated list for the past 4 years.
Yeah, it's been on the anticipated list for like ever because it's always supposed to come out every single year. I almost didn't put it on here because I'm almost dubious that it is coming out, but it's shot. They made it. They already shot it, as opposed to the other years where they didn't shoot it yet. It's a weird life we're in that this movie is actually coming out, as opposed to just about to come out maybe 1 year. Haha, it's 2018.
That's
so
how I felt about the fucking Sonic movie, dude. They announced that shit back in 2012.
I don't
Yeah.
know. This movie's supposed to come out, release in March of 2018.
Yep.
Like that's their date. And
I
they never
remember
pulled
on the
it.
release day, like, get ready to see Flash, guys. We didn't.
Yeah, haha, it was great. That was over 3 years ago.
Fun fact, it's not on my list simply because I don't have faith in it because it went through so much hell.
You shot an entire Spider-Man trilogy in the time it took this movie to come out.
Sure.
So, yeah, no, aside from that, it's good. It looks good. I'm excited. I saw the DC fandom thing. It looked pretty interesting. I'm excited for Michael Keaton to come back. He's a great Batman, all that, blah, 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 blah. I hope that actually happens. Haha. All right. What's your number 8?
Ian, because Joquin's was
yeah,
Mario.
Joe Quinn cut in line. Yep.
Joquin, I was gonna cut in line, but I didn't say my number 9 yet. Aquaman 2, The Lost Kingdom.
Fair.
I love Aquaman. It's probably my favorite DC movie. DCEU anyway.
Fair.
Yep.
So I'm really excited. Jason Momoa is great. He's so fun and charming.
He's very charming.
And it might have more Willem Dafoe in it too.
It
which
might.
is,
Oh man, as long as you don't fucking plastic his face like you did in that one scene.
Well, those are flashbacks. I feel like they're going to stay in modern times. So.
I am super excited.
All right. Let's get it. My number 7 is Mission Impossible 7. It's not there on purpose, I promise.
Yeah, I don't believe you.
Right.
Guys, don't judge me.
Oh, I'm judging.
Aside from part 2, I have really enjoyed all of the Mission Impossibles.
You
I
like
love every-
3?
I do like 3. 3 is a little convoluted.
Is this the one they shot in space?
Yes.
Yes. This, I think, is the... Well, no. I think Tom Cruise is doing one of them in space.
I thought it was this one.
Well, they were going to shoot 7 and 8 back to back, and then they did.
But he didn't. But I thought he already did the space stuff.
Maybe. Possibly. Who knows? But either way,
Mission Impossibly.
my favorite is the 5th one, and I thought the 6th one was a really strong
I like when he
follow-up.
reloads his arms.
That's the 6th one.
I know.
A strong movie. Strong guy in the movie.
I know Brad Bird directed
It's
one
a
of them.
strong guy and a strong movie, baby. So I hope this is a strong movie full of strong guys. What's your number 7?
Good talk. Break. My number 7 is a film that the teaser trailer doesn't really leave much of an impression, but I'm interested to see where they're gonna go with it, and I'm kind of interested to see if it's gonna be like tied in with the other films. It's Lightyear.
Okay.
The character design looks oddly charming, and the world seems way more creative than like. That's my biggest problem with like the past couple Pixar films is that the world has been too realistic. But because this is literally taking place in space, you can't be realistic.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's true.
I'm excited for that.
I don't know how it's gonna tie in when it's fictional in the context of the movies.
We don't know if this is like
Yeah.
It takes place as like I don't know, like a TV show or something in the Toy Story universe.
Okay, maybe.
Like this is what the toy is based
it
off
just cuts
of.
to
or-
Woody and Buzz just watching it.
That would be
Cool.
fucking
That'd be
hilarious.
amazing.
I would be worth that. I'll watch
Okay,
it.
fair. Number 7, Ian.
Knives Out 2.
Oh, it's coming. I forgot about it. Holy shit, that'd be on my list too. I'm gonna be honest.
Knives Out 2. Love Knives Out.
Honorable mention.
Do you guys
I'm an
remember
idiot.
when we just talked about murder mystery for Murder on the Express Death on the Nile? Yeah, that but better because Daniel Craig is great and I loved Knives Out.
It was so good.
Rian Johnson made a very good murder mystery movie.
Dave Bautista is gonna be in this one. I think.
Yes.
I'm excited.
And I'm super fucking pumped because
Yes.
Daniel Craig is great.
Dave Bautista?
I know
Wise
this
Guy?
one won't have
Anna de Armas.
Thank you. I almost said Anya Taylor-Joy, but that's not right because they have 3 names. She is great in the first one,
Netflix.
and I don't think they're bringing her back. But that being said, still stupid excited.
Netflix backed up a dump truck full of money and poured it on Rian Johnson's lawn to make 2 and 3.
Yep.
So I'm really excited to see what they're gonna do with
Me
that.
too.
Number 6 is a far superior film, Black Adam. Oh my god, I saw the first 30 seconds of this at DC Fandom.
Remember when he electrocutes that guy and incinerates him?
He's just evil Thor. Like it looks so good. The 30 seconds is like the best trailer I've ever seen for a fucking movie. So I'm so excited.
He incinerates that.
So
dude.
speaking about evil Thor, Love and Thunder is my number 6.
That's good Thor, loser.
Dumbass.
Hey, we don't know.
That's just Thor. It's normal. Thor.
Hey, Jane
It's
could
gonna
be
be
a
Natalie Thorntman.
Jane could be a very evil Thor. We
Could
don't
be.
know yet. But yeah, I fucking like Taika Waititi, and I think he'll do a good job. I know you don't like Ragnarok, Ian, but I did.
Yeah, it's a 6.
So,
I don't like it. It's a 6.
what's yours? What's your 6?
Oh, Doctor Strange, because it's the only Marvel movie on this list. I, especially after Spider-Man, want to see what they do with this.
One of the post-credit scenes was a trailer for this movie.
Yep. And I saw that and went, all right, I'm jazzed.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
It looks really good, and I think it's going to have some massive ramifications for the MCU that
I
might
fucking
actually be.
hope. I'm begging for like fucking Raimi meme material out of this
I
movie.
really think they're going in the direction of pulling in every single live-action Marvel adaptation
Me too.
into the Avengers movies in the future.
Yep.
Oh, I don't even know how you would do that.
Oh, you just hire back like fucking Ray Stevenson's Punisher and Wesley Snipes' Blade. They're working. They're alive.
Who did 2003 Hulk?
Eric Bana.
Ang Lee.
Bring
Yeah,
back,
I'm not wrong.
Bring back Eric Bana, but skip over Norton again.
Don't skip Norton.
Please
He's more talented.
Keep skipping Norton.
Norton.
Stop skipping Edward Norton.
In What If, they went back to the Incredible Hulk movie and put in Mark Ruffalo
I know.
instead of Edward Norton. It was hilarious.
Stupid. Jake, what's your number 5?
No, it's my number 5.
I said Jake.
I thought you said Joquin.
He said Jake.
Jakewin. What's your number, Jake? It's Creed 3. Creed, if you will.
You're 3.
B. Jordan is directing. Very excited to see what he's going to do. I don't think he's directed yet. I could be wrong. No,
I think he might have had a hand in one of the movies he was working on, but
I think he just did a journal for Jordan, which is funny because it's his name. But but no. So he's directing this one. He's under the tutelage of Sylvester Stallone, which is funny because his character's under the tutelage of Rocky. I'm really excited to see what they're going to do with this franchise because I loved Creed 2 so much.
Creed 1 and Creed 2 both come.
They both slap so much. I'm so excited to see what they're going to do. All right, what's your number 5?
My number 5 trailer only dropped recently, but when I saw it, I was kind of really attached to like the art style, and I think it's gonna do Zootopia but better. The Bad Guys. You remember that? The DreamWorks
Ocean's
movie?
11 Animals.
Kind of.
I said furry Ocean's 11, and you went.
Whoa. I haven't seen it, but like that sounds horrible.
It looks like it's going to do Zootopia but better. Like the message is gonna come across better, and I'm very excited about
Cool.
that.
Yeah.
And yeah, animation fucking looks sick.
Okay. Ian,
What's your number 5?
My number 5, Jokin's probably going to talk about it in a little bit. I want to watch Sonic the Hedgehog 2 so bad. You have no idea. That trailer is really good. It's more reminiscent of things that actually happen in Sonic.
Yeah.
And I'm actually excited. The trailer for the first Sonic, where they play Gangsta's Paradise for some reason, didn't get me any excited. And I went, this is going to be bad. Because A, it was original design Sonic, and B, the trailer sucked.
Trailer fucking blew.
Even when they changed the design, I'm like, oh, he looks great. Still doesn't look good.
Yeah.
This movie feels like it's going to be more traditional, more what I would expect from a movie with Sonic in it instead of the dog shit we got. And even if the comedy style is still what I'm not a huge fan of, there are still some things in that movie that are comedically funny. So I think that there is a chance that this movie actually ends up being a 6 or a 7 if it stays true to what it looks like it's going to do.
Okay. My number 4 is Sonic. I'm just fucking kidding. It's Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. This movie is so good. I haven't seen it. I can say objectively before seeing it. Yeah, no, it looks amazing is all I can really say. It looks so good. I loved No Way Home so goddamn much, and it just laid all the groundwork for this movie to happen. And when that post-credit scene was a trailer, first of all, I was like, oh, man, it's not footage for Spider-Man. It's not whatever. But then it was still the trailer for Doctor Strange 2, and it looks so good. And I'm really excited for Mordo to come back. How does he factor into it? And they're bringing in evil Doctor Strange, but WandaVision's got to help. Oh my God, I'm so pumped.
I was really happy that they brought Mordo back because I didn't want them to just drop Chiwetel Ejiofor's character like that because he's dummy talented.
I think Doctor Strange, the first one, is the first MCU movie that delved its toe into like the weird that you could do. And I really want to see that expanded on.
Okay.
So I hope they don't pull their punches and just
Me
go,
too.
Cameo overload instead. But I really do want to see what they can do.
Same.
So number 4.
Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. So, okay, I think Raimi's going to do a fucking fantastic job.
Same.
My biggest problem with the first Doctor Strange is, it dips its toe into the weird, but it doesn't go far enough. It literally just dips its toe. And because of that, the movie kind of ends up boring and not rememberable.
I disagree very
No,
strongly.
I'm sorry. That's just the way.
Damn, I don't believe we just replaced Mud with Mud.
Got him.
Mud also doesn't like Doctor Strange.
It's not that I don't like it. It's like a maybe a 7 out of 10. But it's just boring. Steve. Just
No,
boring.
I think that third act is arguably,
The third act is good.
Arguably,
What is
one of the top 3 third acts in any MCU.
What does the
movie.
What does the rest of the movie have?
Excellent character work.
The mirror dimension, really cool character.
Every Marvel movie has excellent character.
That
work.
is not.
That's
true.
not true. Black Widow.
Almost every
Eternals.
Marvel.
Eternals
seen it.
10.
I haven't watched it either.
So there you go, baby.
Number 4, give me some good fucking Raimi material out of this. If Bruce Campbell isn't in this fucking movie,
He
I
better
will,
be.
I
He
will
wasn't
riot.
in No Way Home, even though he should have been. So therefore, he has to be in this one.
I will riot.
Same. Joker and I'll be right.
We will storm out of the theater during the credits, unless he's the post-credit scene.
In which case, we can't walk back in the theater because it maintains the illusion. So, Ian, what's your number 4? All
right.
That is a deep pull.
You
sorry.
know when my number 4 is a movie like this, that 1, 2, and 3 are gonna be fucking heat. The Northman.
Oh my God! What are your number 2 and 3? Northman's number 4.
It's number 4. The trailer is good, not great. I'm glad it doesn't show a lot, but it's not weird enough. I'm excited because the director and I love Willem Dafoe. I love Willem Dafoe.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Oh man, you mentioned the Northman. I'm gonna
Anya
burst.
Taylor
Ian.
Joy. She's fantastic, amazing. I'm just pumped. And
Fair.
you know, when number 4 is the Northman, there's some heat.
There has to
coming.
be because I'm bursting out with excitement. The Northman looks so good. Now, granted, you're right. The trailer is good. It could be weirder, but after watching The Lighthouse, I watched the trailer for The Lighthouse.
How was The Witch?
Oh, The Witch was really good. I give it a 9. I think it's an amazing movie.
Hell yeah.
A little bit of flaw, but Lighthouse. So fucking Robert Eggers, Lighthouse man, fucking can do no wrong at all. So I watched this trailer. I'm like, yeah, you're right. It's not very weird, but the thing about the trailer is that like after watching The Lighthouse and watching the Lighthouse trailer after watching the movie The Lighthouse, the trailer is kind of shit. So the Northman trailer could have sucked, and I'd still be equally as excited for it because. Sometimes you don't know how to market a Robert Eggers movie. Sometimes they're just that weird.
Sometimes you don't know how to market movies.
True. Sometimes
Yeah, The
they're
Lighthouse
too
didn't
weird.
make a lot of money.
It didn't. Why would it? That trailer wasn't good. So yeah.
What's
All
your
right.
number 3?
My number 3 is Nope. It's the new Jordan Peele movie. It's called Nope.
Oh, I forgot that was coming out
Yeah,
this year.
yeah. I forgot Knives Out. You forgot Nope. Nope looks so good. Even the reason it looks good is because I don't know anything about it.
Nope.
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 It's
I am also excited for that. I don't know if I would put it over.
So if you don't know anything about
it,
it, we shouldn't say anything about it. So
we shouldn't.
Nope.
All I will say is that the director made one of the greatest movies I think ever with Get Out, and then he also made Us, which I think is good. It's a good follow up.
the trailer for Us is a great trailer.
Didn't Jordan Peele just do Candyman too?
No,
he produced.
Oh, produced.
This is his third directed. thing.
Gotcha.
So, but yeah, no, this is his third thing he's directing, and he's only made a great No, he's only made a good movie and one of the best
What
movies
about
ever.
that Netflix animated film? Isn't that coming out this year?
Wendell and Well. No, that's next year. They pushed.
No,
it.
that's this year.
Oh, it is this year?
I saw it on
Oh.
the 2022 list.
Okay. Well, it's no Nope. I'll tell you that much.
All right.
All
fair.
right, Jordan Matthews. What's your number?
Jordan Matthews.
Joaquin Peele move. What's your number 3?
My number 3 is a film.
Also, they're not directing that animated movie. They're in it.
Gotcha. My number 3 is a film that, Jake, I know you're going to give me a shit ton of hate.
I would never.
for.
Oh, I think I know what it
In
might
my
be.
life, I would never do that to you.
This is
I'm gonna give you
this
shit.
is the 4th film
How dare you?
I'm giving you shit. Hotel Transylvania?
for Transformania. It looks great. It looks more of the same, which is fine because I think all the Hotel Transylvania movies are really fucking funny.
I like how you said Jake's gonna give you shit. I'm gonna give
You're
you
gonna
shit.
give me shit. You also don't like Hotel Transylvania. I love the Hotel Transylvania.
Jake hasn't
movies.
seen them.
I've
I've
seen
seen
none.
all 3 and they're all bad.
They're
I've seen
good.
them.
They're all good.
I like how Ian watches a bad movie and goes, "I want 2 more of this."
My dad loves all 3 of them and keeps them on constantly when they're on.
You got Gendy can't say his fucking name right. 'cause-
Gendy Tartakovsky?
Yeah, he's not directing this time, but he's writing, and I think his writing is better than his directing. So,
Got him. Fucking
there you go.
roasted.
All right, I'm gonna say, Joe Quinn, I don't want to shit on you for liking something. The reason I don't like the movies is because they take the characters that are supposed to be meaningful or haunting and just make them dumb, stupid kids characters.
So
I know you guys just had this whole argument about kids stuff.
no.
I'm not wrong. They
my
make
argument
them
to-
palatable.
My argument to that, Ian, is you can have that and you can have big scary monsters.
Cool.
You can have both. This is just a different interpretation of the character.
It's a bad interpretation of the characters.
I don't think it's bad. Sorry, I don't think
I
it's
know.
bad.
I'm not shitting on you for liking
guys,
it.
as a guy with no horse in this race, because I haven't seen any of them.
Especially when you go back, you watch those movies, and they're cheesy as fuck.
Yes,
They're
that is a
good.
criticism you can lob against them. But like, as a guy who hasn't seen any of the hotels, even Vacancy, which is a film about a hotel, as
What
a
about
guy who
Hotel for
hasn't-
Dogs?
exactly, or Bug, where it takes
Yeah,
place in a hotel.
The Shining.
As a guy who hasn't, I actually have seen Bug. As a guy who hasn't seen the Hotel Transylvania movies, I gotta say, I'm glad that other interpretations of my favorite characters exist, but it's not for me.
Yes.
That's
so
fine.
I have no desire to watch
That's
them.
fine. That's
So-
And that's
absolutely
part
fine.
of one of the reasons I don't like them. That and they're just dumb. Like I don't find the comedy good.
Yep.
But
All right.
They're
they're
Well,
kids movies.
that
the
was your number
comedy.
3, Joe Quinn, or was that your number 4?
That was my number 3.
Me wanting to piss off Joker in their kids movies.
Ian, what possible heat is above the?
I
Northman?
got Creed 1, absolutely a banger. Creed 2, absolutely a banger. It's only fair that the 2 films that I think are like 10s and 9s. How am I going to be like, oh, I have to put Creed 2 underneath? I have seen 2 banger Creed films.
You have.
The third one's going to be a banger. The third one's going to have banging fights.
Mm-hmm,
The third one's going to be awesome character work with B. Jordan and Tessa Thompson. He's a kid now. How is this going to work with all the boxing? I want everything. I want everything to do with Creed. And I think Rocky's going to die in this one.
It's possible. It's really.
I think he's going to die in this one, and it's going to be really sad. And he's going to have to overcome that with his kid and his
Dude.
and the box, everything. This movie has so much potential to be the best one, and it's fucking insane because 1 and 2 are both heat.
I really thought he was gonna die in Creed 2, and he didn't. So now this is like closing the trilogy. Stakes are higher. Could happen. So
It's so stressful,
Yeah.
and I am amped to the max.
You got royalty. That's a good pick. I'll go with my number 2 though. My number 2 is actually it hasn't been talked about yet. The Northman from Robert Eggers. It looks so fucking good. And again, as I mentioned, it's mostly just because this man literally, it's like Jordan Peele. He created literal perfection once. So what the hell am I not going to put his?
Do you
fucking
remember when we
movie
were
on here
talking about? I think last year when Last Night in Soho was on my anticipated list because he simply directed my favorite movie. Robert Eggers directed my 3rd favorite movie, therefore it's on my list.
Same. That's literally what it is.
Like that's exactly what it is for me.
It's oh my god, I love the Lighthouse. So yeah, Joker, what's your number 2?
My number 2 is
You're stupid.
Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Oh,
Your stupid makes sense knowing what you think about Sonic.
Jake, you said you watched this trailer and you said it looks like more of the same. I'm sorry, this looks entirely different from the first Sonic.
banging.
all right.
There's okay. It's bringing in more elements from the actual Sonic franchise, which is so promising because that's what I want a Sonic movie to be.
Yeah, actually Sonic.
If this was fucking animated, this would probably be like, this would be my number 1.
This will be my number 1 for the next 3 years.
It fucking looks great, dude.
Yeah.
It looked first. We're getting more Sonic characters other than just Sonic and Eggman. where they weren't even really like their interpretations in the game, but Knuckles kind of is filling that goal.
Knuckles
Tails
feels
is
like he
filling
is at
that
the
goal.
beginning of
Sonic 3.
Yep.
This is literally just adapting the plot of Sonic 3, which is weird because it's fucking Sonic 2. But whatever, I don't care. I'm fucking jazzed for it.
I am as well. Me, notable person who did not like Sonic, I'm actually jazzed.
All right. I guess because I'm being called out directly, I should probably say something.
Yeah, go ahead. I mean, I want to hear what you have to say. Fuck you.
I don't have any attachment to
Just because something is like a thing that isn't this movie doesn't make it a good movie.
But if one thing is good that it's attaching itself to, then I guess there's more of an opportunity if that's what you're adapting from.
The movie could bring in Tails, Knuckles, and Batman and Godzilla, but if it's still written by the same people and directed by the same people, like, who gives a shit? It's the same terrible movie.
I will say.
Is it written and directed by the same person?
I think so.
It
looks like it's the same
directed
filmmaking
by the
style.
same person. I don't know if it's written by the same person,
Okay.
but
Still.
the person that's doing the storyboards for it, which I know is kind of a small part, but for like an action movie, it's not, is Tyson Hess, who's had involvement in the franchise as a whole before, and he's the reason why we got the redesigned Sonic.
Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah. Okay.
So
but
I'm a little
still.
excited.
I think all three of us are going to get to talk about my number 2 at the same time right now.
Okay.
You guys want to talk about Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse real quick?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, if I could drop my negative thing before I talk only positive, because I do love Spider-Verse. Part 1.
Yeah.
Dune. Gonna end. Not resolved.
Okay. But this has part 1. Dune didn't.
So, why would I want to watch a pilot episode and wait like a year or two?
Yeah,
before
so
watching the
I'm
next one?
fucking jazzed because Spider-Verse slaps.
It does slap.
I don't know, man. You wanted to watch You wanted to watch Endgame, even though you knew it was gonna be
And one of the
you
big-
wanted to watch Infinity War, even though you knew Avengers 4 was coming right after.
Yep. And I think a big problem with Infinity War is that they played off the deaths as if they would be permanent.
No, you knew they
Yeah.
weren't gonna
The
be
movie ended. They're like, oh, we lost Spider-Man. Feel bad. Don't you feel bad? No. He's $1 billion franchise. You think they're gonna kill Spider-Man? Oh, Black Panther just made $1 billion. He's disappearing. Really?
To be fair, they did kill him.
Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Calm down, Ian, with that shit. Whoa.
You should have, audience.
Oh
you
my
cannot
God.
see my face. I looked.
Yeah. Get ready for
I
those
looked.
comments, Chief. Oh my God.
Oh, all 3 comments from me, and me.
Joker and I are playing checkers. You're playing like shooting range.
I played bazooka.
Bazooka. My favorite game, holding a bazooka.
Yeah, Across the Spider-Verse is gonna slap. It's gonna be more of what I loved from Spider-Verse, but with even more insane, wacky shit.
I am excited. It does
And
look good.
I'm super pumped. I thought that was gonna be your number 1, Joe Quinn.
Who says it isn't? Because he hasn't talked about it. He hasn't talked.
I
It
haven't
could
said
be.
my number 1.
He hasn't said it.
Yeah, that's
But
my number 2.
Are we at number ones?
Yes.
All right, Ian.
Jake, you want to talk about the
yeah,
Batman?
let's talk about it together.
Thank
Batman
fucking
time.
God.
Oh my God.
Joe Quinn, you're objectively wrong. It looks so good. Robert Pattinson can do whatever the fuck he wants.
This is the Sonic 2 trailer.
No.
Fiasco.
No,
No.
it looks like.
I
a
agree
good
with
movie.
you on one of those things. I am not agreeing with you on this. Batman looks
No,
great.
no, I'm saying it's 2 against 1 here because I think Batman looks bad. You guys think Batman looks
More
great.
like good man.
Got
Jake thought fucking
The
Sonic
difference
2
is that Dawn and War of the Apes are really great movies, and Sonic 1 blows.
Did Vaughn not do War?
Matthew Vaughn. Wait, who? What Vaughn?
Isn't he?
Matt Reeves.
Matt Reeves, thank you.
Sorry. Matthew Vaughn is the Kingsman guy.
Yes, thank you.
Matt Reeves did Dawn and War. He didn't do the first one.
Oh, there you go.
So
Thank
he
you.
did the best 2 of the trilogy. So,
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm fucking excited.
Super talented director. All right, Joe Quinn, I can understand any fears about Pattinson, Batman. You're not right because he can do so many different things. I think he's gonna fucking nail
It's
it.
not even that. Just looking at him in the trailer, it looks miserable. Also, the suit looks bad.
No,
No,
the
it
suit's
doesn't.
great.
It looks bad. I'm excited we're going to get a more serious version of the Riddler. That's basically like the only pro I have.
That
for
is
this
really
movie.
exciting for me as well.
That's
I like
basically the
Riddler.
only pro I have from the trailers. That's like the only thing I like.
Penguin looks great
I really
and sounds
I
great.
do not want to see Batman in the tone and style of Brosnan Bond. You know, I don't want to see that Batman.
Action
movie.
Batman.
Christopher Nolan strived for realism, but this one, it's similar but different. It goes into dark territory.
Give me more animated series. Adapt that shit.
Oh, they do that like 10 times a year. They got plenty of that shit.
I don't need that. I don't want direct to DVD, bro. I want fucking
They're still doing. They got plenty of the Batman.
direct to DVD.
Yeah.
So they do not get effort.
No, the Batman anime movies are all great.
Not all of them.
They got stuff that does get effort and stuff that doesn't. But there's plenty of Batman animated content. They make like 15 new things a year sometimes. But like they only make every so often. They'll
Every
make
like
live
5
action.
years, they make one live action Batman that no
Right.
one likes.
Right, exactly. And it might be good or
And that
might
I
not.
like.
But when it hits, oh my God, does it hit? The tone and style of Matt Reeves' Batman trailer, I mean, all of them, it sucks me right in. It feels like what
Yeah,
Gotham
It
City
sucks me right.
would be.
It sucks
It's
me.
just this hellhole.
Jazzed for Robert Pattinson. Jazzed for Colin Farrell. I am jazzed for Jeffrey Wright. I am jazzed for the Batman.
Yeah, the cast is like high key stacked too. That's like
Yes.
another, oh my God. It's just, it looks
and
incredible.
Zoe Kravitz is super talented.
Listen,
too.
do I hope it's bad? No. Of course. Why would I hope for?
Why would I want a movie to be bad?
Same.
No.
I hope Sonic 2 is great.
Thank you.
Me too.
I really do.
I hope Sonic 2 burns.
I really don't hope that any movie is bad. I kind of hope that all movies are good.
I hope Michael Bay movies are bad because then he gets to stop directing.
You'd think.
This is
But
they
here
make
he is.
money.
Ambulance.
His movie. First of all,
No one has ambulance on their list.
Why would we? Oh man.
It has Jake Gyllenhaal in it. You like him.
Anyways,
Oh man.
anywho,
What a time.
Joe Quinn, what's your number one?
my number one, Ian, is Spider-Man Across the
Why didn't you
Spider-Verse.
talk about it with me?
Part 1, because I wanted to save it. Whatever.
He's saving it.
Saving it.
It says 1 in the title. He had to wait. Save it for 1.
My only fear with this movie, I don't care that it's a two-parter. I do not care. I don't know how they're gonna get the same like emotional heights that Spider-Verse gives you. Like, you know, when fucking Miles' uncle dies and it's just so dramatic.
Oh,
and
it's easy. Kill Gwen.
they're not gonna kill Gwen.
I know, but
they're not gonna kill Gwen.
I think she's too great of a character.
Also, they're literally doing a Spider-Gwen
Yeah.
spin-off with this interpretation of Gwen.
They are.
So, no, they're not killing Gwen.
Kill Gwen.
If anything, they'd kill, like, Peter B. Parker. But I don't want him to die.
That'd be so sad.
Yeah.
It would be.
I don't know how you're going to reach that same emotional height.
That being said, though,
That being said, everything else about it's set up to be a fucking another banger.
Yeah.
I did like that scene they released with him in his bedroom.
Yes.
It was really funny.
Yeah.
it's really good.
I'm really excited for it.
It's good character. Again, good character work. It's really phenomenal character work. And
Yeah.
that's coming from the person who didn't want to see Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse originally because it hurt my eyeballs.
That's true. This one's also going to hurt your eyeballs,
I just
dude.
need to take an ibuprofen before I go see a movie. I'll be fine.
I'll be okay.
And that will round out our top 10 most anticipated of 2022. How many do you think are going to come out? And how many are going to get delayed right now?
I think The Flash isn't coming out.
Everything's coming out.
No.
Sure.
Everything on my list is coming out. There's literally no fucking Hotel Transylvania 4 is coming out this month.
That's a fair point.
I hope not.
Doctor Strange, they're not delaying any MCU movie. Fuck that. They're not.
I mean,
gonna
they
do
just did. It was in March, now it's in May. So, you know.
that. No.
Yeah, dummy.
But we'll find out. Can I also point out that usually the best movie of the year
Isn't
every
a
year-
superhero movie.
Well, it's not an anticipated movie because
No, it's not.
nobody anticipated The Lighthouse or Parasite or any of that shit.
The
before it
Father.
came out.
When's the last time a sequel or like an established property won Best Picture?
The Godfather 2.
Godfather 2.
Yeah.
Well, established
Night-
property. You could say Lord of the Rings 3.
There you go.
Yes. What, 20 years ago?
Panther and Joker got nominated, but that's not the same.
That's not the same as winning.
So yeah, that's our anticipated for 2022. Hope they all come out.
Hotel Transylvania 4 is gonna be a bop.
I can't wait to talk about 2023 where I talk about John Wick for 5 hours.